Hi guys, This is Ray, and I gotta tell you, I am really excited about today's movie. This movie has been recommended to me at least 20 times, both in Patreon and on the comments below on the channel. But this movie, people have been saying, you need to watch this, Ray. You need to watch this. And this is Earth versus the Flying Saucers. So this came out, let's see here. I got my notes here, so don't go upstairs, I'm looking at my phone. But it came out in 1956. This movie was directed by Fred Sears, and it has a budget of $400,000 and made $1.25 million at the box office, which is pretty good for back in '56. And I understand here that this is a masterpiece that Ray. I always mess up his name. It's Ray Harryhausen. Is that the way you say his name? Anyway, I know that he does some stop motion here. Ray Harryhausen. Sorry, I'm always messing the name up. And I love this guy because I've seen a lot of his movies. Well, let me rephrase that. Not a lot of his movies, but I've seen some of his movies. Like I have seen Clash of the Titans that came out back in the 80s. And there was another thing we saw recently that he was in it as well, which I can't recall. But anyway, this movie, again, super excited for watching this. Thanks for being here for another episode of Classic Sci-Fi Sundays. Sorry that I haven't been super consistent on it. Things have been, weird with school starting and everything. I'm still getting everything together, so hopefully it'll be more consistent soon. But bear with me. I promise you there'll be more coming along the way. So anyway, with that said, this is Earth versus the Flying Saucers, 1956. Let's do this.
The rice paddies of the Orient.
This is almost happening today, like with those little, I don't think call UFOs anymore, like these little round orbs that are flying around. Remember that there was like a whole Congress meeting on it like a year or 2 years ago?
Intelligence Command gathers and sifts data from all quarters of the globe. The Air Force is aware of the widely held belief that some holes continues unceasingly.
I think we've become kind of numb to this. I guess with all so much noise on the news and social media about UFOs left and right, like, I can see back then how they would have freaked out over this. I'm sure we will too if we have some concrete evidence.
As they did so, the military wondered whether their scientific Earth versus the flying saucers.
I'm excited. This is gonna be good. And I gotta tell you what, I don't know. I mean, who knows? Do we have good weapons versus aliens? Probably not. We have a nuke, but that might not be enough. Ray Harryhausen. I think I might get a portrait of his hanging up on the wall because the guy's really amazing. Fred F. Sears. I wonder if he did any other movies like similar to this. Let me know in the comments.
Mrs. Dr. Russell A. Marvin, without whose
They just got married 2 hours ago, and this guy's busy working on experiment.
giants who are supposed to be backwards and shy.
My third. Yeah. Now, please, no interruptions.
I didn't know those things were like battery powered. Because I'm assuming he's not, like not today. We use a lighter to pop this thing up.
Collect the necessary data. Unmanned automatic observations around our planet will be 12 tiny men sent into space.
Were we
The effects of gravitation
shooting satellites in space? It can't be, right? Were we already doing this back in '56?
all will be studied and analyzed.
That's pretty cool. That was pretty impressive. We already had this type of technology back in '56. Pretty awesome if that's the case. Wow.
I don't hear.
Listen.
Holy cow, it's right there. They were very calm about that. I know I would have freaked out had that been me. I'm sure you too. I would have crashed the car.
Pull over.
Yeah. You should be talking into that. Why are you stop recording? You should be talking to that right now.
It's a saucer. A flying saucer? We saw it. We heard it.
Before we sound off.
If I was driving down the road and that came up behind me like that and then in front of me like that, I definitely would have caused an accident. I would have hit the brakes right away, but I'm sure something would have gone wrong in my vehicle.
Carol, I want you to transcribe these.
First thing you've got to learn is no more passes.
This guy's out of control.
Or birds, as we.
Russ,
Did it just start recording play myself?
you forgot to turn it off.
Who the heck would remember to turn it off after what was going on?
Afterwards.
Oh, we'll leave it for now.
So were we sending unmanned rockets back? I mean, based off of this, I may be ignorant to this fact, but were we sending rockets out in space, dropping off satellites already back in '56? I'm
Marvin speaking.
This is the Westgate, sir. General Hanley wants.
Hello. Well, welcome home, Jim.
He probably got some information from him.
There's something else I wanted.
Just a minute.
And I were married last night.
Oh boy.
Married.
Okay, at least he's smiling. Okay.
14, 13, 5, 4, 3.
That's a real rocket. Okay. Were we testing out weapons or actual way to the beginning of NASA here?
You in contact with right now.
Just one today.
What I'm trying to tell you is that they're no longer up there.
They were shot down by the aliens.
They burned remains of number 7. I made sure of that around the North Pole. And 9 and 10 along the
Oh, well, they were shot down.
someplace at sea.
What happens to them? When a rocket's blasted off, it should circle the Earth for a long time.
No gun in the world can shoot that high.
No.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I thought Dad was coming up with some news from Panama about the aliens.
Atmospheric disturbances that may have affected other observers. But there are
Others?
Yes.
Duty this evening.
But they get bad news about the other satellite he launched today.
They've just lost contact with number 11.
This is a full-scale invasion, guys.
Is it still in range of our receivers?
If it hasn't been knocked down, superstitious regard them as omens of things to come. The best
Project the last couple of days, we all just take them for granted.
Not what you think it is.
Ought to be visible in the sky right now in its second lap around the world.
Yes.
Well, surely you're not going to send up number 12 tomorrow after this.
Come on, let's finish our dinner.
I was gonna ask, like, what is it? What is it following? If it's a satellite, what are we tracing, and what are we communicating with it to get ready to go to further space? Just that?
TV's okay. I'll be down in a couple of minutes.
Tell them to hurry.
Number 12, okay for takeoff.
Well, it's an old rocket man from way back.
You know, you would think after losing 11 of these satellites, that we probably have a budget and we should probably not be blowing up or sending these things to explode every. How many more do we have sitting up there? We lost 11. I'm sure this is not cheap.
Prepare rocket for launching.
And we're sending these satellites every day? How much does this cost? I know that's not the plot, but still, these are questions I still want to ask.
Observation Tower A, come in. Evans, radar to Tower A.
As you were, Sergeant.
Unidentified flying. Forget it, Walters. This is no time for gas.
Yeah, he saw fire. Yep.
Gate has spotted a flying saucer, sir.
No one seems to be paying attention.
Was over the West Sentry post.
To look like a flying saucer. Skyhook control to approaching object.
Look how low this thing is flying.
I wouldn't know.
Dude, that thing is not even trying to be conspicuous. It is right over your head.
Tab channel. It's landed.
Is that their size? No. I can't tell if they're the same size as a human or not. It looks... I mean, the building's a good reference, but still. How scary is this? And awesome. We're not playing around. We brought up the big boys.
Battery.
I don't think we should have came out shooting, but that's us, right? It's what we do. That's like what happened in War of the Worlds. I don't. Oof. Yo. They're gonna get their comrade. They're gonna see that we killed them, and now, oh boy.
Abandon all firing positions.
Try the phone.
Yeah, that's why I mentioned the soundproof. You can't hear anything that's going on outside. She is gorgeous, by the way. My goodness, she's so beautiful.
The operator doesn't answer.
One of those actual footage of a test gone wrong. Oh, they're just shooting it down. Oof. Was it a fuel tank? We messed up, guys. What? Just standing there? Dude, you probably better stay down there. Yeah, you're probably in a safe spot. Wow, this ship just came out and did damage to everything and took off. But to be fair, we just started. We killed one of them. Well, at least injured him. They took the general?
Whatever you are, you'll regret what you did at the...
Why are we being all tough like this? He said army. Maybe you shouldn't have said that. Oh, they can't look how awesome. Oh my God, this movie is pretty awesome.
The only ones left alive, since we have not seen or heard anyone, constitute all the data we have.
Dude, they're gonna die down there. They're gonna have like no oxygen and no power. And it's hot.
It is very urgent, Skyhook. When you're...
Sound of the saucer we heard on the tape.
So
the message was sent at an exact...
That's what he was saying.
And the voice became clear.
What an interesting concept. But that's how they communicate.
Down here.
Unless you're a sound engineer, and even then, how would you figure that out? Skyhook wiped out.
And a reel of tape recording they carried to Washington, D.C. and the...
He didn't take her ID? She can go in with no problem?
Decided to do something.
The tape is by no means conclusive.
I'm inclined to accept Dr. Marvin's conclusion about the connection. To meet with them must be made at the cabinet level.
Let's meet the president.
We're waiting. Another disaster doesn't occur.
Well, at least give the order to the president.
Responsible for what happened. I was in charge.
Contact and meet with...
May be needed at any time.
I mean, it makes sense.
Dr. Marvin, I don't like this watchdog routine any better than you do. I'm under... I agree with you as far as the urgency is concerned, but they're right, too.
I mean, that makes the most sense. I mean, everybody has their role to play in this, you know, and your curiosity, as important as it is, because we want to get more information on it, but let's say they do come down all hostile. Like, it doesn't seem like the initial intent, but we just killed somebody who we probably shouldn't have. Is he going to reach out anyway? He's going to reach out anyway. That's a shot in the dark, though. How would you know that's going to work? That's a complete shot in the dark.
Empress time. Greenwich Meridian time. Do not raise an alarm. And keep this appointment.
The cycles. Do you hear me? Please come in. Over.
These guys are coming from millions of miles away, probably, to meet you, and you're going to say, yeah, no, not today. I don't think they're going to wait.
Look here. I can just make it.
Who ordered that radio?
I did today. I was hoping they'd to go through with it.
But it's not your job alone. Oh, call.
Yeah, he's making a mistake. Like, this man could actually make a giant intergalactic incident.
Tell him he's sick, anything, out of his mind. I'll be right down to take him.
Marvin, I can't. I was talking to your wife on the phone, and she said that, Marvin, I don't want to lose my job.
Oh! All right, this guy's a little unhinged here. Dude, he knocked him out. One clean shot. This guy's gonna make an incident. If we go to war, it's all his fault. I'm gonna blame him.
You won't answer me.
No, you betrayed him. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll be mad if I'm gonna do it. My wife, she stopped me. She called everybody else to stop me from doing this. I'm gonna take a little bit of betrayal. Like, baby, trust me, baby. Chesapeake Bay, isn't that on the East Coast? Chesapeake Bay, isn't that where they had that Kennedy I think like it's one of the 60s. The Kennedys got into a car accident. And some woman died in it. That's the only thing I remember. Chesapeake, or there's another place called Chesapeake Bay. I think I've seen this guy in other movies. He looks so familiar. Yo, that's so cool. Golly. The special effects are amazing. Ray Harryhausen doing his thing. I'm expecting the cop to give the alien a ticket. Hey, you can't park this here. Give him a ticket, a citation.
Here, no, wait.
With your friends, Dr. Marvin.
I'm coming with you.
Please.
Like, it's making me think like maybe there's a danger coming towards Earth, and they come to warn us. But we made a mistake, and we shot them down. Or we killed one of them. Did they kill her father? Or were they just scanning his brain?
To a machine we call an infinitely indexed memory bank. We can do this to as many as we like.
Yeah, that's your fault, bro. That's your fault.
That's all we can do.
I'm not going to cooperate with these monsters.
It may keep me. I can't be held responsible.
When you tell of the destroyer being...
What a threat. The crazy thing is that we just went in there and started shooting it up. Just shooting the place up.
Sir, how do you explain the destroyer?
There's word that the Atlantic...
This itself may have placed the safety of the entire country in jeopardy.
Country? The planet.
To be realists, and Washington is one of the centers of political power, they are vulnerable or not.
The risk is not worth it.
To your question, Mr. Cassidy, I've learned a little about their mode of operation. We could construct a working model in a very short time. Maybe it'll work. If not, we'll know.
owe 600.
So that means we're going to have to be hostile.
We are expected at the White House in an hour for a policy decision that will...
Arrangements for whatever facilities you may require.
Thank you.
I'm surprised they're not, involving other countries, other nations in this. We just saw they just flew over France and they flew over England.
For a high-frequency sound, we nearly burned the place up about an hour ago.
What?
They made a DirecTV satellite.
How many days left? 27.
Russ, remember that by projecting a highly intermittent induced electrical field. Now suppose
That Schenectady makes.
I don't know if this science is true or not, if this is work, but I'm going to say yes. Go for it.
Dr. Marvin and his staff assembled these necessary materials in then plans, and finally, a functioning reality.
All that in 28 days?
The magnetic attraction above is enough to counteract the pull of gravity from...
Dr. Padix in India and a dozen other scientists all over the world.
Come on. It works fine. Russ, look.
Yeah, but you have to make it big enough for the saucer. A hollow metal ball is it's a whole different ball game. It's like an early version of a drone, but we're shooting left and right all the time, aren't we?
Oh, whatever it was, the saucer sent it down to find out what we're doing.
Sir, I'll take the diagrams.
There was a drone in that room with you. How many they haven't spotted you? They know where you're at and they know what you got. I mean, it's safe to assume that, no? I love it. It's so well done.
We ought to go on with those diagrams as quickly as we can.
I mean, I guess you have to get it done. You have to try it. But I'm thinking they shoot this thing down. The Rush are coming. That's enough to let them know, come here. Let's go here and they got a weapon. Let's go take them out now.
Russ, getting you and the plans to Washington is more important than anything else.
What are they doing in there? Were they looking for something? Or for the weapon? Oh, there's a man behind? So we had it for a little bit. I guess we don't have enough power. like these costumes though. They're something else. It's like a thumb. Ooh, just Ash. Oof. Was that the gun? Was that the weapon?
I think it's dead.
You take the helmet off and see what's underneath there?
It's light as a feather.
Yo, that's awesome.
Take the place of their atrophied flesh and muscles.
That plane's just falling. That's frightening. That's an actual plane. That's actual footage. Yeah, you can see we messed up. Now they're going to destroy the whole planet. Got a forest fire going. More forest fire. Oof. Oh, they're trapping it? Oh, how awesome. I love that special effect. Was that her father? And the cop? That's messed up, if that's what they did. Yeah, there's a forest fire, guys. Get out of there. Look at the destruction they did. That sound is terrifying.
No.
Death was a great loss to all of us.
Thank you.
I kind of like the old man.
Shakespeare wouldn't like it.
Which his university had developed, and the results, to say the least.
Over here.
Well, if we can figure this out, then we can probably plan a defense. I say we like I'm there with them. Sorry. I get immersed in the movies. What the hell? Regroup and Mercury and what? Plus?
It happens twice every 3 months. The information is too big. Polaris and the sun. We've never been able to figure it out.
They're watching it around the clock.
In the meantime, we have a newer and stronger version.
We'll have to hope that that's enough.
We need to get up close and personal with this thing.
Has anyone tried that helmet on?
Yes, we have. I think you'd be interested. Solidified electricity is the fancy name given to it by the Bureau of Standard
Solidified electricity?
Temperatures.
I have a peculiar range of vision.
Reminds me of the Red Hood.
8 days and nights of meteorological convulsion.
Turn it down.
To you from thousands
If I'm right, they'll sail into Washington in broad daylight.
This is a voice speaking to you from thousands of miles.
It sounded a lot like recording.
Panic and immobilize the whole country.
In the capital city of
Estados Unidos.
Washington.
That type of sound that's coming out of the audio is disturbing. Like it makes it scarier.
Sure, thanks. If I need any more information, I'll call you back. Goodbye.
We'll have to work under the worst possible conditions to prepare for me. I don't believe further discussion will solve our problem.
At this point, we have no choice but to be hostile. They've been blowing everything up. This is where we say goodbye, baby. Hey, baby, we got 9 days left. He's been trying to do that since the beginning of the movie. Finally, he gets a little, a little kiss. I was just thinking else, but I'm trying to behave myself.
I have to leave right now. I'm going to... They're evacuating Washington.
Well, she packed her bags in. Well, she can't go with you.
Yes, I told you about.
Mm-hmm. Can help.
There's nothing more you can do.
I'm not gonna lie. There's no kids involved. They just get married. I think I would take her with me. That way I know she's next to me, and I think my nerves would be calm. Because let's say if I'm working somewhere, right, this is happening, and I'm really far away from my wife, my mind would be on her. Won't you be the same way? You'd be like, you'd be thinking about the people who are around you, people you love.
When the telephone and telegraph systems had been crippled by these events, waited for the day that an orderly evacuation of the city of Washington could be attempted.
Why the 9th day?
So the authorities and the military worked miracles when the Titan were still in the metropolitan area.
More than 60%. This is actual footage. I'm so curious about these actual footage that I mean, not knowing that, you know what I mean. I wonder what they got messed up. That did not work.
Wait a moment, Mrs. Marvin.
They're coming. They're coming. I can't believe 60% of people still in Washington. They had 9 days to evacuate everybody. Can you imagine? 3 flying saucers just flying towards the Capitol? Like, that's scary. That thought of it is scary. Like, it's the end of the world. That's the end of life as we know it.
Homing.
How many are there? I thought there were only 3. Didn't one just crash? Nah, so cool.
Fire saucer until it crashes.
Run!
Covering vicinity, White House and Capitol.
Now what? We have two guns? I don't know why they're not fighting this thing like on the cover. Maybe an APC or something. I don't think an APC would have done any difference. That man was minding his own business. Oh my God. Everybody there is dead. Everybody in that train station's gone. Holy cow. Can you imagine? Oh. That one ship is going ham on everybody. Ray Harryhausen doing your thing again. Got him. They got him.
Dr. Marvin, we've made contact with GHQ.
There's more. So I guess they're only showing 3 at a time for budget reasons. Wow. That's awesome. That had to be iconic to see that.
Present danger is...
How do we know that for sure? Look at the destruction.
The present danger is for further orders.
Dude, the people who died, the destruction here just...
Assembly voted unanimously today to award a gold medal to Dr.
Not on such a nice day.
Yeah, be quiet. Good, we just got over it. Maybe not gonna... Yeah, it probably took a long time. I'm assuming this took a while to get here. And we didn't go to the beach the next day. The man got hair patches on his back. Hey. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was Earth versus the Flying Saucer. Wow, what a movie. That movie is really entertaining. I can imagine back in the day when this movie came out, it was a success. We saw the box office. So definitely a lot of people went out to go watch this movie. And rightly so, because this movie is really action-packed. The level of destruction that was taking place was like cataclysmic, what was going on. And of course, we have the master, Ray Harryhausen, who did a phenomenal job, especially in this third part of the movie, like the last part of the movie, the third act. And it just stood out. There was a couple plot holes in not plot holes. It's just the science was kind of weird to me. But again, that's something I have to get used to for being in the 50s, where they don't know what we know nowadays, right? So, but apart from that, I thought the acting was phenomenal. The main star, I feel like I've seen this guy before. He reminds me a bit, and I know it's not him. He reminds me a little bit of Gregory Peck for some reason. Maybe it's the way he looks, the way he carries himself, even some of the gestures he has. So he reminds me a bit of Gregory Peck. The wife was another. I think the whole cast was fantastic. So the wife, the generals, all of them. There was a sense of realism to what they were doing, and you kind of felt the urgency of what was going on. But the action was really good in this movie. The scene, the flying soldiers fly into the Capitol, fly into all these buildings, the destruction they were carrying out, large scale destruction at times. What they did to the father, dropped him 200 feet from the sky. I mean, you really felt this was a threat. This was a giant threat that was going on here, and it almost felt helpless. At the last minute, they had this magnetic gun that they or anti-magnetic gun that they had. Okay, let's just go with it. Right? If they built one, how'd they build so many so quickly, right? It seemed to me they only had a certain amount of days, and they built all that in 9 days, or did I misunderstand something? Sometimes, guys, I may miss a couple things because there's a couple things I'm keeping on as I'm recording this. So I'm making sure this is regular, that's where and I'm watching the show. So there might be a time where I look over here for a second to keep making sure this is it's still working, and I might miss a second or two of a conversation. So if I sound like I should have been paying more attention or I missed something, I apologize. But with that said, I really did feel that they kind of rushed the gun part, like those little the ray guns. But I also wonder if this is because of the Hays Code. Because technically, or if you look at the story, there's no way we should have won. There's no way that Earth should have won that battle. But because of the Hays Code, I believe that it was against the law to make movies where the bad guys win. And like it or not, the aliens were bad guys in this particular movie. The design of the aliens, speaking of the aliens for a second, the designs of the aliens may seem a bit campy now, but it looked like it's still, the impact when they first appear in those suits is like, wow, it's like that. It's a bit jarring. When you take the helmet off and you see the alien was in, that I thought was a masterpiece. That was almost equivalent to seeing the monster, the special effects in the thing, because it looked well done. It looked real. It looked like there was an ancient alien in there who was, I guess, dying maybe, or just old because it was wrinkled up, but it was still impressive. So that was great to see that. So I gotta say, this movie had amazing special effects. And I don't know. I don't know how many movies can say that from this time era. For granted, there are quite a few special effects in other movies, but this one seemed to be more impactful. And maybe I know I'm a fanboy for Ray Harryhausen, but it just popped. It just popped. This was just well done. I'm gonna have to make a list of movies that Ray Harryhausen put together. But wow, this was good. This was an excellent movie. I want to thank everybody who suggested this movie. This was a long time coming, and I'm glad I got to watch it. And I'm glad I got to watch it today. I was having a really bad day today, and this movie just it put a smile on my face. I think this is one of those movies I'm gonna keep in my collection and probably watch over and over and over again. Like I'm gonna have to buy this movie. I don't own it currently, but I'm definitely gonna have to buy this movie and add it to my collection. So definitely one of the movies I recommend. Maybe at the end of the year I might have to give a review on what I thought were the best movies of classics that I've seen that I thought were the best so far. Well, anyway, guys, if you like what I'm doing, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. This episode will be available, or this movie will be available on my Patreon for a little $3 a month, completely unedited. Check it out. You'll find the link in the description below. We also sell merchandise, guys. We sell hats and hoodies. Really good merchandise. Check us out. That helps us helps the channel out. Helps us out. Check out the link in the description below, guys. I want to know your thoughts, guys. When you first saw this movie, my same question is always, when you see it, how you saw it, what you think about the very first time, how old were you? Because I couldn't imagine watching this as a 12-year-old. This would have blown my mind. This would have blown my mind at 12. At 52, it still blew my mind. But at 12 years old, it would have shot my imagination would have gone through the roof was this movie. So I want to know, leave in the comment section, guys, anything you know behind the scenes, anything you know about this movie production-wise, let me know. If you know any interviews or maybe some documentaries, let me know. Any links you might want to give me if I can check them out, let me know. I did enjoy this very much. But anyway, guys, listen, thanks for hanging out with me. This was another Classic Sci-Fi Sundays. Thanks for being with me. We are R Night. I'll see you soon. Take care.